Does your business have a vision? What is a business vision? Do I even need a business vision? Okay, so if these are some of the questions that you have, this is the video for you. I mean, watch till the end of the video as we demystify the whole idea of coming up with a business vision for your business. I mean, you shouldn't have someone coming in and telling you, I see with my eye where your vision, the business vision is. No, you can actually figure this out on your own. In even a day, you can actually work it out. So watch till the end of the video and let's do this thing. Hi beautiful people, I am Matilda and welcome back to my channel. Here we discuss everything entrepreneurship, so thank you for tuning in. Today I thought it would be awesome to just go through how we come up with a business statement, and I'll also explain why it's important and what benefit it is for you. So without further ado, what is a business statement? Okay, so a business vision or vision statement is basically a picture you have in your mind about where you see your business 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now. So it's a really futuristic vision you have. Now you take that vision that you have in your mind and you put it down in a statement, and then you tell the world what it is. So basically it is sharing with the world what you see in your mind in the shortest sentence, or if you can't do it in one sentence, in two sentences, what you envision for your business. Now, I need to just give you a side note that a number of organizations will use the vision statement or business statement and the mission statement interchangeably, but these are two different things. So in this video, we are looking at a vision statement or a business statement. Okay, so as we are looking at the vision statement, there are a few guiding rules or characteristics we might want to keep in mind, so that whenever we write it down, we kind of check through this and make sure that we are in the right framework. So number one, it has to be brief. It can't be a paragraph. It has to be, for me, I say a sweet spot is one sentence. Okay, and if you cannot keep it within one sentence and you must go beyond one sentence, take it to two, period. You don't go beyond two sentences. That's a bit too much. No, we can't. Like, nobody's going to read a whole paragraph of a vision statement. No, it won't work. Okay, so remember, it has to be brief, because this is something you just write under your company name as people are moving or they're on the highway and then they just see your company name. They must be able to just quickly, in a blink of an eye, read the statement that tells people what you're about and what they can expect from you. So the next thing is, it has to be clear. You can't use bombastic words, hard to understand words. No, it has to be clear. Make sure that your audience can easily just know that it's you or it's them you're looking for. So make sure it's clear, easy to understand. Don't use complicated words. Then the next one is, it must be inspiring. It must be inspiring. People must read it and feel like, oh, okay, there's a future here. We're going somewhere. There's something we're trying to achieve, and this is awesome. So it's inspiring and it's future oriented as well. So it's never past oriented or present time. It's usually like, it shows people, it makes people think that there's somewhere you're going and this is what you want. Okay, so that's about the characteristics. So then now we look at the example. I have an example that I have, I've made up a fictitious business so that we're able to kind of decipher and come up with a vision statement for this business. Now, the business I've come up with is chicken business. This is in honor of the chicken season. This is a festive season, and usually in Lusaka, from as far as I've observed, there's always a shortage of chickens somewhere during the festive season. I mean, you guys can eat chickens like no man's business. So this is to the festivities and the chicken season. If you are rearing chickens, this is your happiest moment, I presume. Anyway, so let's get to it. So John Mark lives in Ibex and has a chicken business. He rears chickens and sells them at a wholesale price to restaurants, shop owners, marketeers, lodges, etc. At any given time, he sells a minimum of 20 chickens. Okay, he has a 9-to-5 job, and to help him look after the chickens, he has employed four people. At any given time, he has 1,000 birds available for sale. Now, with that example, we can come up with the mission statement for John Mark's business. Now, there are 4 steps that we can take. The first step is define the core purpose of your business. So basically from that example that we have made, the fictitious business we can kind of pick out, we can kind of define the core purpose of John Mark's business. So as we're defining the core purpose of his business, we have to answer 3 questions. Why am I in business? So basically, why is John Mark in business? What is his business? And who are his customers? So the first thing is, why am I in business? So from that example, we can see that John Mark, one of the reasons he's in chicken business is because he wants to raise extra income. Extra income because we can see that he has a 9-to-5 job, and he has employed people, so he's doing this to have an extra source of income. So that's one reason he's in business. The second reason is to provide employment. So he has hired 4 people, so that's one reason he's in business, to provide employment for people, which is yay for entrepreneurs, because they're always providing jobs for others, which is awesome. Then the third reason we can come up with is, obviously, for him to enter the chicken business, he saw a market opportunity. So he is there to satisfy the chicken demand on the market. So that's one reason he's also in business. Then we go on to the next question, which is, what is my business? So what is John Mark's business in this example? His business is to provide, based on the information we have, his business is to provide chickens at an affordable price, at wholesale price, to marketeers and the like. Okay, that's his primary business. Then we go on to look at, who are my customers? So in our example, his customers are basically people that will buy at wholesale price, meaning they're bulk buyers, and they will go and resell them, which those are like restaurant owners, retail owners, marketeers, or just people who buy in bulk, because we've seen from the example that at any given time he sells a minimum of 20. So each sale has 20 chickens in it, minimum. Okay, so he usually prioritizes larger bulk buyers. Yeah. So then we go on to look at the next step, which is define the core values of your business. So he didn't give a clear, in the example there's no clear example, there's no clear outline of the core values. However, we can come up with them. For example, we know that he's dealing in chicken rearing, so we know that one of the core values could be integrity, it could be people, it could be quality, it could be hygiene, it could be good health. So just listing those few, we can actually move on to the next step, which is number 3, which is define an ambitious goal for your business. So defining an ambitious goal for this business based on the information we have, we could say that John Mark would like to have his branded chickens in at least once a month in all households. So he would like to feed the entire of Lusaka, for example, right? And Lusaka is a pretty big market, if you ask me. That's about 1 million people plus. So that is a big market, not for everybody, but in my opinion. So basically, that's an ambitious goal. Remember, when we're setting an ambitious goal, we don't want a goal that's not achievable. We want a goal that's realistic. It's ambitious but realistic, so that is a good quality. Okay, so we go to the 4th and final step, which is consolidate the 3 steps that we did earlier. So when we're consolidating these, we're basically now coming up with a vision statement. So when we look at the why we're in business, the core values we have, and our ambitious goal, we can kind of come up with a statement that tells people what we're about. So here's a statement that I came up with. Actually, I came up with 2. So one of them is feeding you with the highest quality chicken. Okay, so you can see highest quality, there's quality there that he values. There's chicken, that's the business he does. There is feeding you, which is more futuristic because he would like to have more his chickens in all households in Lusaka at a certain time. So we can kind of pick that up from his statement. The next one I came up with was inspiring healthier communities by connecting people to real food. From that example, we can tell that there is a value for people. There's a value for quality food, for healthy food. There's a value for hygiene. There's a value, you know, you can pick all that up, and you can tell that he's in the food industry because he's talking about real food. So you can pick that up from his statement. It is short, but you can pick out all those things, and if you read it, you know that when you're looking for food, you go to this and this organization. This is basically how we come up with the vision statement. I hope you can try this at home and come up with your own vision statement, just like I have done. Even though I haven't used my example in this situation, I did it for my YouTube channel and where I want to take it. If you want to know more about it, just let me know, hit me up. But let me know what you think of this video and if it's been helpful for you. Just remember to like, subscribe, and share it with whomever that needs to hear this message and learn how to write a vision for the business. So let's keep improving, and happy holidays. Bye bye.